Today is the day to appreciate our boss. It's the day I'm going to appreciate my boss because he has given me life. He has made me to fulfill my purpose, and I'm still grinding very hard to make it happen every day. It's my boss. It's my boss. The person. It's not the person. It's not a person. Sorry, it's not a person. It's not a person. It's not a person. We're gonna talk about Allah. We're gonna talk about 99 names of Allah. I'm gonna give you every day 5 names. 5 names of Allah. 5 names of Allah. 99 names of Allah. So you tell me you're the most powerful president? You're the most beautiful woman? You're the most person with the ego. I'm gonna tell you about something very big right now, the 99 names of Allah. But I'm gonna give you 5 names every day when I come here. Every time you see me here talking about Allah, I'm gonna give you only 5 names. I'm gonna give you the definition of Allah. We're gonna talk about the definition of Allah. Let me first take you to the first name, Rahman, the most beneficent. Rahman, the most beneficent. You struggling, you feel like you're down, you're not making your dreams. I've told you the most beneficent, Allah. Man, I've been in shit. I've been in a lot of grudges, a lot of enemies, but I'm still holding my Allah. Ain't moving, ain't shaking. It's the most beneficent. That's why you see me here splitting, crying every day, because he's giving me the oxygen to breathe. He's giving me the health to come here to preach the word, to tell you, to guide you, to protect you. You know, the most beneficent. He's gonna protect you from anything, from the jinns, from the bad eyes, from your enemies. The most beneficent are Rahman, Rahman, Rahim. Woo. Rahman. The second one, Rahim, the most merciful. Rahim, the most merciful. Nobody has mercy like Jah. Nobody can forgive you as Jah. Nobody can take you from nowhere to a palace. Nobody can remove you from the ghetto and you sit with the prince, with the president. Nobody except Jah. People have, people have the grudges in their heart. People are always fighting each other, but Allah is always a mercy. He will get you from down to up. I'm doing it for Jah. This video is for Jah. Appreciating the life, appreciating for him giving me the oxygen. I just want to talk about him. I just want to talk about him. I just want to talk about him. I just want to talk about him because it's the most merciful. Are you feeling the energy? Jah is the most merciful. Rahim. Al-Malik, the eternal Lord. Al-Malik, the eternal Lord. Al-Malik, the eternal Lord. Al-Malik, the eternal Lord. We're talking about people going to the space, making rockets, making helicopter, airplane, making everything, Now we're going to the space. Now, we're going to the Mars. We're gonna soon visit the Mars. But the eternal Lord, generations have been there. People have died. People have passed away. 1900s of people have died. I remember those 1900s. They have died. But who's still living? Who's still watching the world? who created the world, the eternal Lord. You come on this world, you feel like you're depressed, and you're gonna do evil acts to get the money. You're gonna kill people to get the money. You're gonna do every certain things to reach that. You break the laws of Jah. You leave Jah. You don't even focus on Jah. He has told you he's the eternal Lord. He has told you he's the eternal Lord. The eternal Lord, forever and ever. He will be here. We're gonna perish, nigga. Let me tell you nowadays, the life expectancy is like from 1 to 50. If you're lucky, maybe 70. If you're the luckiest, maybe 80. If you're the most luckiest, maybe 90 over 100. Most luckiest. It's the eternal Lord. He will never vanish. So every time you feel depressed, you're gonna ask the eternal Lord. Every time you feel depressed, you're gonna ask the eternal Lord, because he's not going anywhere, because he's always here for us, because he's not going anywhere. It's your boy EK in the building. I'm doing this for the Jah, because I'm shining and I've been in a lot of shit and I'm gonna make it no matter what. So I'm talking about Jah. I'm talking about Jah, the most merciful, the most. Get it, nigga? Al-Malik, the eternal Lord. Al-Quddus. Al-Quddus is the sacred, is the way, is the laws. Respect Jah. Al-Quddus is the way to him. You cannot reach to Jah. It's already connected to you direct. Is already connected to you direct. He got angels, but there's, let me tell you, the only, let me think. He got angels, but you got angels on your, everywhere you're going. But they are writing everything you're doing, but the protection is coming from Jah. You get it? The protection, they are taking the information, but the protection is coming from Jah. He's seeing you every day. So if you want to reach him, is the way. You gotta ask him. I told you, it's the sacred. It's, you're gonna respect his religious, the power. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. He's the way. He's the way. Nobody can take you to Jah. Right now, if you want to say president, you gotta go to through president advisor, vice president, until you reach to the president. Human beings, you want to see the king, you gotta see the minister of internal affairs, the king. Is it the minister of internal affairs? You gotta see everybody to reach that big person. But God has no middleman. You're gonna reach him directly. If you want him, you're gonna sit here, you ask him, I want to be a rich God. I'm feeling depressed. I want to make it in life. I feel depressed, Jah. I feel depressed. You're going to go to him directly, wherever you are. Al-Quddus. And lastly, we're going to talk about Salam. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. That's the piece we're gonna talk about today. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. The peace. Assalamu alaikum. The peace. Assalamu alaikum. The peace. Assalamu alaikum. The peace. The peace. The peace is the peace. You're feeling sorrow, you're feeling you're betrayed, your girlfriend has walked away from you, Jah will never walk away from you. You have lost your job, Jah is always there. Jah is your job. Ask him, he will give you. He knows. You know how many people ask Jah? He's the richest. He's the richest. He's the richest. Then you tell me you're the richest, nigga? You tell me you're the richest? When you're gonna die within even a second, you're gonna die, then you tell me you're the richest. Who is the richest person here? Jeff Bezos? Nigga, you ain't tell me that Jeff Bezos is the richest. Yet even right now he can die. Even in a minute he can die. But he's the richest. He is the eternal Lord. I already told you. He's the eternal Lord. He's the eternal Lord. As-salam, he's the peace. People are fighting. People are hating. You know, if you feel like you every time you pray, you feel like you're relieved. You feel like you have gone to the meditation. You feel like, man, you feel like everything